Hey, good morning. It's Friday. Woohoo! Friday, February 9th. What do we got on the docket today? Some red items for Canada, but nothing for the US, which is actually not true. So, this is one case where Forex Factory really dropped the ball because at 8:30 we had revised November and December CPI numbers that came out. And they were significant and they did make the market move. So sometimes your news source or sources for potential news, you need to make sure you're really well. For whatever reason, for financial Forex Factory here did not think that was newsworthy. It was not even on their list, as you can see here. However, it was on Financial Juice, which is my other source for news. That being said, let's moving on. Market is gapping up substantially above all-time highs. We finally, you can see there's no volume. So if we make this even bigger, you can see that we are now above any kind of volume. So we are in uncharted territory. So this doesn't happen very often, but it does happen when the markets break out to new highs. What does it mean? There's no resistance to the top side. Zero. There's no previous technical analysis. There's no previous volume. There's no previous price action. So there's no way to chart or guesstimate even what is going to happen in the future. Now, you can use a Fibonacci extension and extend a Fibonacci number up high, but that is basically the only thing you can do that is technically based to guesstimate where the market could go or where resistance would be. So that makes life a little bit more difficult. Certainly does. So, however, we also could look at this as being the top. Look how far we have come just this year. Crazy move. That being said, I do believe the market is toppy. However, what we can do is we can use the average true range down here to guesstimate approximately, so it's about 44, let's say 45 points. So let's add 45 points and we'll say where could that put us? 45 could go all the way up to 50.61. So that would be my guess for the top based on the average true range. Now, the downside, man, there's just no, it's not backing and filling like it should be doing, which means that we're creating air pockets where there's no support. And these air pockets are going to be ugly when we hit them. What an air pocket is, it means there's an area where there's absolutely no support and price will just pierce right through that air pocket. You've got some support down here at 49.80. Maybe a little bit here at 5,000, right around 5,000. So 5,000 is probably the near-term downside risk. Below 5,000, it gets ugly. It could easily go to 49.60. Really nothing to hold this market up. There's no support. So very cautious, need to be very cautious. Be careful. We are in uncharted territory here. It is a Friday as well. We could flip on it and go down violently, or we could go keep on going, keep the party going. We'll have to wait and see. Looking at the inventory is kind of non-committal, 1,700, but we barely had positive price action. So barely positive price action and really not a lot of interest on inventory as well. And you can see that all that interest came in on the last bar of the day. So if, we closed an hour before that, it would have been negative inventory on negative price action. So I got to say, to me, this is a topping pattern, and the inventory is giving you a little hint. Hey, it's topping here. That being said, it keeps going up. So trade what you see, not what you think. Yeah, that's very hard to do. Then looking at the intraday, so overnight action was actually very narrow, only about 13 points until the unlisted news event of the revised CPI for November and December came out, and boom, pew, big old move there. Market at least initially liked it. We'll have to wait and see whether it continues to like it, which then made the overnight range almost 30 points, which is above average, high volatility. Yes, so I do think high volatility is going to be the norm for today. Yeah, big move on, yeah, it is what it is. So where do we have support and resistance? So obviously there's a ton of support at 50.14, just below 5,000, 49.95. I'm going to say 49.68. So, as I say, I support. Resistance, on the other hand, up here, these lines are all speculative. There's nothing these are based upon because we've never been here before. This is a Fibonacci extension, and these are different lines. Anyway, long story short is 50.76. 50.76, that is it. Maybe 5,100. Really, really insane. The fact that we are on uncharted waters. Don't know where there is any resistance. There isn't, as far as we can tell. It is what it is. Got to trade very carefully. Very, very carefully. Stock Trader's Almanac is 57.1. 57.1, so a positive bias for today. February 9th, 57.1. That's it. That's all I got for you. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday. Monday is not a holiday. No, I don't think Monday is a holiday. We're getting close to President's Day. I just don't know exactly when that is. See you on Monday. If it's a holiday, not so much. Subscribe, comment, and like. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the Morning Brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.